it's time to eat. Woo! Michaela, girl, we can eat, girl.
Every time I've listened to my instinct, it's been so spot on. I mean, this right today is something simple. Today is something simple. You know, I've been working on my credit, and you can fix your credit. You can fix your credit yourself without paying a company so many hundreds of dollars a month. You can fix your credit. I fixed mine from April 2020 to November 2020. I jumped from 676 to 800 even. My credit score is 800 even. So I'm excited, right? And then after this has been after Christmas, so fast forward after Christmas, now I'm noticing my credit score was going back down to like 796. So I'm thinking, like, what is going on? So I started calling around, and I didn't realize that I had, when you get the department store credit cards, so one particular store, you can get a department store credit card, and then you can also get a major credit card. They're both in the same company, but if you charge it outside of the store, there's a different bill from the in-store charge. So apparently I had done that, and apparently I still owe them like $100, $110. So what I did was, I called and tried to pay it online, and then something told me to call back like the next week. Called back yesterday, and it says the bill still has been paid, and I know I did an online payment. So now I become concerned, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, so why is it that this bill is not paid? So I called in last night, and I got this instinct to say, don't pay it online, because I tried that already before. So I'm here at the store, and I'm waiting till they're open, and I'm gonna walk in, I'm gonna pay with cash, and I'm gonna get a receipt. Always get your receipt. It did not happen unless you have a receipt. And I tell you what, I just think that I'm working on my credit so hard because I'm gonna buy a bigger house. I want a bigger house. We've outgrown the house that we're in, and so my goal is to get a house. And me, in my profession, I know that credit is a big thing that has hindered people from getting houses. And so I've been trying to work on mine in advance. I'm stepping out on faith and working on mine and being prepared before that time comes. And so I'm saying this to say that I'm saying all of this to say, during this quarantine, or while we're on lockdown from moving around like we normally would and spending and things like that, take this time to work on your credit. If you subscribe to this channel, I'm going to walk you through, as I go through, to continue to build my credit higher and higher, because I want to hit the 850s when my goal is. But to remove things, I've done this for years and did not realize that, how valuable it was. I just knew that I needed credit if I wanted to buy a car. I need credit if I want to, get an apartment or whatever. So I've always thought of credit on a lower scale, but as I aged, I'm realizing that credit is like the key to getting pretty much any big assets that you want. You have to have your credit together. So I'm gonna go over the basic things of getting your credit together and how to start. In the next video, we're just gonna do an introductory video as to where we're gonna start, from requesting your credit reports to eliminating things off your credit report to building your credit all over. And let's just make it our goal to get to 800, because some people are saying, oh, I just want to get to 7. No, we're gonna go for it. Let's go for the gusto. Let's go for the 850. I'm going for 850. And I invite you on the journey to go for 850 with me, because why not? 850 is the highest. It's exceptional, and we are exceptional people, so we're going for the 850. So in my next video, I'll put in I'll start with where I started. I can take this back years, like 20 years ago plus, to tell you how my first experience with credit when I got out of school was trying to get an apartment had no credit, didn't even know what credit was. And I had to call my mom and have my mom to co-sign for me and tell them that I paid her rent in order to get my first place and that I paid on time. Still didn't learn my lesson. So I tried to, and my cars was paid in cash. My mom bought my first car. Second car, I worked summers and I saved up and bought my other cash car. So the first one, I got an actual job, a career. Then I said, I felt fancy. I said I was gonna go to the car lot and get me a car payment, not necessarily just give me a new car. And so when I did that, I was denied because, again, my credit wasn't great. No credit is just like having bad credit. So my credit was pretty much no credit, like as in credit card or payment history. All I had was an apartment, and then I had paid my lease on time, but nothing credit card related. So I'm gonna tell you the journey from how I started building my credit from that piece, and how I was able to obtain a couple of major credit cards within, maybe I would say within like 7 to 9 months. I had major credit cards because I did exactly and used the card exactly how I was supposed to use it. And so I went from there, and even when I fixed other people's credit, like, did not realize it was just, to me, it was just like, okay, well, this is wrong, let me get this right. And I wrote my own letters. And I was just successful doing that. So I'm gonna walk you guys through that process so you too can fix your your credit. And so I'm just saying this to say, you follow that instinct, because I think at sometime years ago, I wanted to kind of help people fix their credit. It's always tugged at me, and I just never just did it. I just never did it. And something just like this morning, it was instinct. Get up and start helping other people and share the information you've shared, and share your testimony, because who goes from 676 to like 800 in a few months? What is that? Started in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, in 8 months. 8 months to 800. Hey, so yeah, so I kind of want to help everyone out, because I think when we get outside of this pandemic, then it's time for you hopefully to have paid some things off, save some monies, and be in a better financial position, and a definitely better credit status when we get on the other side of this pandemic. But you guys stay tuned, and just know that you're destined for greatness. We're all destined for greatness, but we got to be effective, and we have to work our faith, and we have to make moves, and we have to listen to that instinct, that it's a God-given instinct, and it's actually a gift if we listen to it. And so as I listen to it, I'm gonna share it as it comes to rebuilding my credit and getting and working toward that exceptional credit score of 850. So you guys have a fantastic day, and remember, you're destined for greatness.